Real quick, guys. Trip planning goes a long way. Andre doesn't have any map reading experience, so what you see is basically him doing his thing. And this is what I do with every student, or try to do with every student. Again, this is something that happens when we have time, or when the student is driving, I do it, or when I'm driving, the student is planning it. Just like this. All right, guys. Right now, what we're gonna do is, earlier we trip planned how to get to the shipper. We're not able to check in 30 minutes. Oh, I gotta put myself off duty. Dang. We'll have to edit that. So we're not able to check in to the shipper until, what, 30 minutes before?
30 minutes, yeah.
So when we was over there, when we got our load, we did the macro 15, which is directions to the location. I'm sorry, directions from location to location. Then we did a macro 19, which is directions specifically to the 90 or the 01. They're here, and right now we're gonna compare. We're gonna compare what they told us is a recommendation, and we're gonna compare the atlas. Also, we're gonna compare what the GPS says. You know, granted, the GPS is not a truck GPS. We're gonna compare it. So we're just gonna do a let me see, city center. All right, so now we're gonna grab the atlas, and it's telling us over here, they're telling us that they want us to go California 60, east 28 miles, and then 215, then California, then 10, Interstate 10, the 12, and then 75. So they basically want us to go to all the way 10, all the way down to 75. So now we're gonna look at the atlas, and then you look at the whole map, which is on page 3, and then you tell me what is the best route you would do. Hot a bit, man. It's lazy over there. All right.
And page 3.
Right here. Yeah.
All right.
So we are in Riverside area. So from there, we're going to Tampa.
Yep.
So what do you think would be the best way? Now, any road that you see on this page is a truck route.
Okay.
The blue ones obviously is interstates. The pink ones are divided highways and some state roads.
Okay.
So that circle, that's a state road. That shield, the clear shield, is a U.S. highway,
Okay.
and then the interstates. Those are the only three we're going to look at: state, U.S., and interstates. With the exception of maybe the receiver wants us to get on a county road, then we'll get on a county road. But
all right. So coming from Riverside, we'll do I-10 all the way down through Phoenix, all the way down, all the way down, even through San Antonio, all the way over. And when we get to about, yeah, so same route. When you get to about New Orleans, we're gonna cut over to 12, so we don't have to go down further.
And it says on here 12, yeah.
Cut across, and then we'll join back I-10, and then we'll take it back all the way to 75, and then head to Tampa.
All right, cool. So the directions that they're recommending us to do, we looked at it,
Yeah.
and we can say it's a go on that.
Yeah.
So after this, we'll go ahead and rewrite it. Now I'm looking at the GPS. Granted, this is a car GPS. They want us to go 60 to 10. And right now, no, you're gonna keep it out because it's not on the blow up. So right now we're just looking at the, oh man. It said 60 to east to 10. To 10, 10, 12, 10, and then 75. All right, so the GPS has gotten us going right. We're still not gonna follow because we're gonna write down everything turn by turn. Now, the Macro 15, even as a company driver, you want to do this. Whether you're company or lease, you always want to compare. At the end of the day, as a lease driver, you're gonna do what you want to do.
Yeah.
As a company driver, these are the same directions that you're gonna get on the Navigo or the Qualcomm GPS.
Okay.
So you have to follow those. You can go out a route, maybe at the most 50 miles, but if you start going out a route more than that, they're gonna be like, hey, where you at, man? What's going on? You know, because at the end of the day, company pays for the fuel.
Yeah.
As a lease operator, at the end of the day, you pay for the fuel. So you choose what you want to go. So let's say you wanted to go up 40 and back down to 10. That's your choice.
Yeah.
But at this point, you have to look at time-wise. For one, is that smart? No.
Yep.
2, time? No. You know, fuel.
Fuel, yeah.
So it all matches. This happened to match. GPS, the Qualcomm, and the route, which is most important that you're looking at on the Atlas.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go and look at it state by state.
Okay.
So we're going to start off in California, and you're going to start writing it. You're going to start writing it on here. Now go to the page where California's at, because we're going to go in state by state, blow up.
I got you.
Because this is the whole United States. All right, so Ontario has a blow up. You see this gray box?
Yeah.
There's a page number, so
18.
okay, 18. So we'll go to 18. All right, so where are we at now?
Riverside over.
No. Remember, let's just get. I get you an idea. Where Walnut.
Walnut, yeah.
All right, so we're in Walnut. All right, so how do we get? I know it said go 60 east. Right here you see where it says 60 east, 28 miles.
Yeah.
And then 215 south, 5 miles, and then 60 east.
So here's 60. 60 east to where?
215.
So that just took it all the way to connect here.
Oh, so this is where they join right here.
Yeah.
This little section. Okay, because you see 215s up here and then it splits.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna take 60 east. So once we get out of the blow up, let's go back to the page where this is. And anything highlighted on here, it's a truck route. All right, so we're over here. 60. What happens with 60?
It splits.
No. So we're gonna do like this. Look,
Does that mean it stops?
it ends.
Yeah.
It ends at Interstate what?
79?
No. What interstate would that be?
It's before.
No. Look at the blue. Look at the blue line and follow it back and forth to see if it gives you the interstate number. You can't really see that side, so
Yeah.
let's go back the other way. No, stay there. What interstate would that be?
10?
So California 60 is going to end at Interstate 10.
Yeah.
So right here like this, you're going to write this. California 60. Ends at I-10.
Okay.
And then you're going to write I-10 east.
Yeah. Okay.
And then what's gonna happen after that?
We're gonna stay on I-10.
What's gonna happen though? We're still in the state of Florida. I mean, California. So you're gonna say all California?
Yeah. Until you get, and then you're gonna get to Arizona.
So all California. All right, now let's go to Arizona. It'll give you the page number on there.
Let's see. All right, Arizona.
All right. So what can you tell me about it? Go ahead and turn it. About Interstate 10 in Arizona. What can you tell me about it? So we're coming out of Cali. We're here. Over here. Is that Cali? No, wait. What interstate is that?
That's 8.
All right,
10's
so
right here.
no, let's go back up. So 10 is over here.
Yeah.
So follow 10. There's a box. There's a gray box. If there's not a number on that gray box, it will be on that same page.
All right, number 7.
Nope. Is there a page number?
Yeah. Right.
Okay, cool. So page 7, yeah.
7.
Remember, just pretend this is the box you looked at, so you came into from the left.
Okay, so he's thinking.
Yeah, go that way, yeah.
Do they head south?
No.
So this is here.
It just goes down, but that doesn't mean Interstate 10 goes south.
Okay.
It's really going south, but eventually it's going to go east.
Okay.
So we're just going to say continue 10 east.
Yeah.
Bitch, I wanna party like Chris Paul.